Hello learners, welcome to today's social studies class. Today's an exciting topic titled environmental pollution. A topic titled what? Environmental pollution. So we're going to be learning about what pollution is all about, the various types of pollution we have, causes and ways to prevent pollution. So please stay tuned and learn something new in today's class. Now, what is environmental pollution? Now, environmental pollution means when harmful things such as smoke, trash or chemicals make the air, water or land dirty and unsafe for living things. Now, this environmental pollution just simply means when materials or substances make the what environment unsafe. For example, smokes, trash or these chemicals, they make the air unsafe for us to breathe, they make the water unsafe for us to use, they make the land dirty. So all these are what we refer to as environmental pollution. Now we have various types of environmental pollution. We have what we call air pollution, we have water pollution, we also have land pollution and noise pollution. We have the air pollution, water pollution, land pollution and noise pollution. Now let's look at what these various types of pollutions are and how they are caused and how we can prevent. Now, air pollution, when we talk about air pollution, it means when substance affects the air, right? Yes. Now, air pollution happens when substances like smoke, dust or harmful gases make the air dirty or contaminated. It makes the air dirty or contaminated. That means when things like smoke can come from maybe burning of fire, burning bushes, burning of papers and the rest. Now those burnings produce what? Smokes, and this goes up into air. Have you ever been close to where somebody is burning something and then you suddenly feel as if the air is no longer suitable for you to breathe in? Most times you can start experiencing coughing fits or you are feeling sick, or maybe you are driving in your car and suddenly there's a car in front of you that is producing so much exhaust fumes from the coming out from the car, and then all of a sudden you are like get looking for something to like cover your nose because suddenly the air is no longer convenient for you to breathe. Now that is an example of what? Air pollution. And this can cause lots of sickness, starting from coughing, sneezing to very terrible things like lung cancer and many more. So now, water pollution. Now, water pollution is when trash, chemicals or oil gets into river, lakes and oceans and makes the water dirty. Now, we already looked at air pollution, which talks about some substances making the air unsafe for us to breathe. The same thing applies to water pollution. In this case, things like when you dump refuse into rivers, into seas. Now, they make this water unsafe for consumption, and animals who live in water like fishes and the likes, it hurts them, they can end up dying. And now people like fishermen, now fishing is their source of livelihood. Now imagine contaminating the water to an extent that fishes can't survive. That means a certain population of people livelihood has been what? Destroyed. Some of these fishes are being consumed by people. Imagine consuming a fish that died in a water that has been contaminated with chemical. That is you inviting all manner of toxic chemicals into your body system. So it can hurt fishes, it can hurt plants. There are some plants that live in water, and even people who actually consume this water. Some of these waters people use drink them, people use them to cook, people use them in their homes. So all these cause damages the water and leads to a number of health challenges. So in situations like this, we call it what? Water pollution. Now the next one we're going to be looking at is what we call land pollution. Now land pollution happens when people throw garbages or harmful waste on the land, which makes the land dirty and uninhabitable for both man, animals and plants. When you dump refuse on the floors, on the roads. Now this is an example of land pollution because it makes the environment to become dirty and smelling and uninhabitable. Like you cannot be in such an environment. You cannot be able to breathe properly in such an environment. So this constitutes what we call land pollution. And the next and the last on the list we're going to be looking at is what we call noise pollution. It's called what? Noise pollution. Now, noise pollution is loud sounds from cars, machines, or horns that bother people or animals. So when we are experiencing like those large sounds that come from cars on the road when they blast their horns, that comes from even factories. There are some factories that the machineries they use produces so much noise. Now when this noise begins to too much noise can what hurt your ears and makes you feel very tired or upset. Now this is what we call noise pollution. Even noises you make in the classroom can actually be very very irritating. So and when this noise begins to bother people, to bother animals, they are termed what? Noise pollution. Now, what are the causes of pollution? We've mentioned a lot of these causes over the course of discussing types of pollution. So I'm going to run through them again. Now we have cars and factories producing smoke. Some exhaust of cars produces smoke. Some factories to produce smoke. So all this contaminates the air. Throwing trash on the ground or in water, not disposing your refuse properly, just dumping them on the road, dumping them in water. This causes pollution. Using harmful chemicals and not properly disposing of them. So that these chemicals spills in the water, spills on the road, they can cause what? Pollution. And loud noises from traffic and machinery. This can be your generators. They produce lots of noise which causes a disruption in the environment and cause this to what? Pollution. Now, how can we prevent pollution? Like I said earlier, pollution is very, very drastic. It can lead to a number of health challenges, sicknesses, diseases, and many more. So it's important that we should always try as much as possible in our own little ways to prevent pollution. And we can do so by one, plant trees and flowers to clean the air. Now, trees produces what? They produce what? Oxygen that we breathe in. So when we plant a lot of these trees, they help to what? Make sure the air stays clean. And we should always dispose our trash and refuse appropriately. We should have a waste bin where we dispose them. Don't throw them on the road, don't throw them in water. And use less of plastics and save water always. Walk, bike, or use clean energy. Always make use of clean energy to avoid pollution of the environment. So I hope we learned a lot in today's class and I hope we've enjoyed the class as much as I have. So thank you for listening and learning about pollution, and please let's try as much as possible in our own little way to keep the earth clean and healthy for everyone. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section. I look forward to seeing you in the next class. Bye.